me, I need to just unlock. Yeah, good. You're all there. Well, no, I think we lost somebody. So we ventured up on Mount Arbel a little bit this morning. Is this your first time on Mount Arbel?
I've been up to the top many
Oh,
times.
yeah. Oh, there we have a bee working already. Where's our bee here? Let's go in here. I was just going to say the bees weren't out yet, and then I saw the bee. Amazing, isn't it? The combination of realities in these flowers, the structure, the color, the design, the engineering, the beauty. It's just off the charts. And then the interaction with the bee and the structure of the bee, and it's made to measure for the nectar, to get out the nectar. It's amazing, and it's kind of a standard fit. There must be a standard, industry standard of bees, little beaks to get into the, look at our little spot here, our little style. Oops, oh, sorry about that, people. Are you okay? Come on. I do it by hand. I learned to do that there recently. You don't have to stand on your head to see this, okay? Sorry about the people we lost. Cow up there, we just pulled this back. I don't want to be responsible for the cows going astray. Actually, maybe what we do is we'll go up toward the cows here. It's a while since we had the cows on the sunrise stroll and chat. So I want to focus on a couple of words this morning in the readings. There's a word there, blessed are you if you do this. And the word blessed reminds us of the Mount of Beatitudes, blessedness, where those carvers are there on the Mount of Beatitudes. The visibility is not great, so we leave it like that. Blessed are you if you do these things. That's kind of the promise of everything in life. You know, I got a good job, get some money, I'm going to be happy. Really, I'm going to do this sport, I'm going to learn this musical instrument, I'm going to be happy. It's a very deep motivation of the human being. We're made for blessedness. The only thing is then that Jesus offers blessedness in a different way than the world offers blessedness. And actually, it's right after saying that he washed the feet. You know, it's right after washing the feet, and it's right after saying that no servant is greater than the master. So he's saying we are servants. A servant is also translated by the word slave, and slavery doesn't sound like a condition of blessedness. Oh, here we got the cows. They're a little startled, so we'll take it easy here. So blessed are the servants. Normally you would say blessed is the guy that owns the mansion. And all the servants who are in there serving, they're a different category. They're like slaves, they're like, you know, blessed is the person that owns the company. And a lot of people who own companies are not necessarily blessed. The word servant in the Bible, the chosen people are called God's servant. It's actually a title of honor. And Jesus offers himself as a servant, washing the feet. And aren't parents very happy when they have done big efforts for a child and everything's working out better for health or for education, learning, or just simple nourishment and exercise? And the parents are happy because they did that for their child. We can each ask ourselves, where is my source of blessedness? These cows are a little bit rattled. They're going very quickly in front of me, so I'm going to stay our pace here and stand our ground here and not rush them. There's no need for that. I think they forgot about live streams. Then there's another very big word in the gospel reading today, I am. Jesus is talking about somebody that's lifting his heel against him. Imagine to lift your heel, okay, but against somebody, that means you want to stomp on them. Some bit of vermin or something. Like, when do you lift your heel and crush? And he's using this account to the disciples as a proof for them later that they will see that he is, that I am. That word I am is the divine name. Isn't it amazing that God's identity is also shown in the rejection of God? And in a certain sense, that's when our mettle is really tested. If people do unkind things to us, ungrateful things, hurtful things, and that serenity that Jesus displays, that foreknowledge, you see the cobwebs as well. And that's another masterpiece of engineering, and oftentimes beauty. Can you hear the birds? the traffic is drowning them out a little bit for my ears, but maybe the phone is picking up the birds better. There's another very fascinating thing in the readings this morning is, in the first reading, Paul and Barnabas, they're gone to a synagogue and they're invited to speak after the reading of the Psalms. You know, when we look down here at our synagogue, or the second one that's just over here behind the bushes that was found here, you'd wonder, you'd like to kind of be a fly on the wall to hear their conversations, what they're doing. Well, today's reading is brilliant in that regard, because it's a record of a conversation in a synagogue 2,000 years ago. There we have, down just right there to the left of center above the green sign is where our synagogue is. And then the one across the street outside our property, 160 yards away, is just beyond these bushes here to the left of this big bush. It's a couple of 100 yards from here. I'm not going over there now because of the fence, and I want to wait here because we'll do the Instagram with the cows as well. So just look at that conversation that Paul is having. They're in Antioch in Pisidia. They entered the synagogue and took their seats. And you can see the other people entering the synagogue, and there were some people in before them, some people came in afterwards. And they were invited to speak with great courtesy. My brothers, if one of you has a word of exhortation for the people, please speak. And today we have the first part of their conversation. And see how Paul is reviewing the history of the people. It's very interesting. And then he's introducing the knowledge of Jesus in that context. And even John the Baptist is mentioned in all his humility. He is not worthy to unfasten the sandals of Jesus' feet. But Jesus was ready to go down on his knees and wash the feet of his disciples. So I think this conversation will probably continue tomorrow in the synagogue. You can check it out if you want ahead of time. It's just nice to ponder there, to be in that community, to see how it was. It's Acts of the Apostles, chapter 13. Brad, do you have anything to say or add?
Yeah, I do, actually.
You do?
I would like to...
you couldn't wait 1 second. Hold on a second. We get you on camera here.
I would like to speak for all of us and thank Father Kelly for coming up early every morning and doing this for us. Getting to be here is obviously marvelous, but it's just about as good as being home. So thank you, Father Kelly.
Oh, I appreciate it. I thank you guys for getting me out. Because if I wasn't doing this, I wouldn't be out here either, probably. I mean, I might do some exercise or whatever, but that's the way it is, you know. Thank you, Brad. Thank you. So, people, we let it go like this for today. And I wish you many blessings. See you later, alligators. There we are, Brad. We're doing our selfie moment, Brad.